Hey guys, are you ready for more FMA? Because I sure am. Let's pretty much continue, shall we?
You should take this with you.
Mustang. And he gets out the pocket watch.
You know, I was picturing a more poignant ceremony, trumpets or something.
Sure,
Not
Edward.
exactly.
Congrats, you're a dog of the military
Sure,
now.
fine, whatever. That's
Lieutenant
the thing
Havoc, take him
Roy
home.
would say.
Yes, sir.
It's this episode. You all know what it is.
Nina.
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value,
Yeah, for some reason, the volume kind of gets a little bit jumpy.
Of equivalent exchange.
And you all know this episode.
Days,
I know this episode.
Really
you know it. And everyone else knows it.
Only truth.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ed's face.
Come on, Chief. You look like the sky's falling down. Don't let the Lieutenant Colonel get to you. His mind's on a case now.
What case?
There's a serial killer around. Only targets women.
Oh boy. Ed's
Sounds
face.
like police business. Why does he care?
It's the military's backyard. It's dishonorable. Mustang cares about that stuff.
Mustang's a nice guy.
Promotion.
Oh!
It's true, kid. Mustang's no political novice. He'll do whatever he has to move up the chain around here. But if that's all he was about, we wouldn't follow him.
Yeah.
Tell me then, what else is he about?
You'll learn soon enough.
Yeah. With Mustang's crew, they would follow him. And again, it's back in Japanese for some reason.
Check it out.
Whoa, is that the real thing?
The real deal. And oh man.
Guess he's still Ed.
Same old Ed.
Lieutenant's becoming a star. Who would have thought that a 12-year-old could actually pass the exam, right?
He is a prodigy. Hopefully that's a blessing. So, to honor Edward's groundbreaking achievement, we're going to have a feast. What do you say?
Yay!
Would you like to join us, Lieutenant?
Sorry, full schedule.
Is that so?
Oh, Mr. Tucker. The Lieutenant Colonel asked me to pass a message along. Your assessment day is coming up. He says he's looking forward to it.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sure that he is.
This assessment deal, is that something the state does?
If I don't submit meaningful
Every
findings
year.
from my research each year, they'll revoke my certification as a state alchemist.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
Yup.
Last year, I didn't exactly get a positive assessment. So this year, it's do or die.
Let him have it, Daddy.
Okay, if I were to actually,
Talking Chimera.
oh, that's not a good idea.
We'll be able to see it this
ow.
Well, that is what everyone asks.
Okay, if I was going to
promise I'll
take
let you
place
all
in the
see
state
the result.
alchemy exam, I would at least come up with something that wouldn't be pressurized. The letter for Winry.
Ooh, a letter. Who are you writing to?
A person, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
he's blushing.
Oh, it's to Winry, isn't it?
Just a simple report. Just passed the alchemy exam. How's the weather? That whole thing, okay?
Winry's a pretty name. Is she your girlfriend?
As a matter of fact,
Ow.
She's not, we're friends.
I know. I'm gonna write a letter to my mom.
Oh, he's so embarrassed.
so your mom lives far away, doesn't she, Nina?
That's right. She told my dad he was a good-for-nothing alchemist who couldn't do anything right, and she went to live with her parents.
Oh. Ed's face.
Hopefully,
He's like,
she'll
eh?
send a reply this time.
Aww. No. But this episode. Oh boy.
Here.
Aw.
My wife. She just couldn't stand being poor and she left us. As luck would have it, I joined the state alchemist practically the next day. The state's been good to me these years. They've given me this mansion, this entire lifestyle. If I don't pass the assessment, we'll go back to the way things were. I sometimes doubt we could.
Daddy, you can pass it just like Ed.
Aw. Okay, the thing with this. Tucker is a lot more subtle than he
You're
is
barking.
in...
I get it.
Well...
You want to go for a walk, right?
Oh boy. The picture. And I'm surprised that thing didn't even burn completely.
Listen to me. I don't want this simple stuff. I need the info on the talking chimera that Shao Tucker made 2 years ago.
Hey, Sheska, know anything about this?
Cheska.
Reports are restricted, sir. You don't have access.
Well, would you check on it, please? I'm not some normal kid.
That watch is what got you in here, but you need clearance from the Brigadier General to read those files.
Oh boy.
Brigadier General, huh?
Surely you've heard of him, the Iron Blood alchemist?
Iron
He's
Blood.
the authority on adapting alchemy for military tactics. If his name is attached, it must be some military secret.
This is getting interesting.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you can't go in. This branch is for military use only. Stop! If you want access, you've got to get a pass.
I was told this was the only place to find out.
Free pass, huh?
Stop!
What now?
Sorry. Passed the test like everyone else.
Oh. Oh boy.
Hey, come back!
Like, the heck was that?
My brother. What is this? Why did you mark me so? This vile sign. What do you want me to do?
Oh boy.
Look, Alicia. Your big brother Ed is here.
Aww.
Honey, he's trying to tell you something. You're not
Yeah.
listening.
No.
No. Take your time.
Again.
Oh, I don't mind holding her.
Again, he was in his pink pajamas, making manly.
Back to work. You were asking about Tucker's Chimera, right?
Yeah, you being in the investigations department, I thought you could tell me something.
You do live with the guy. Why don't you ask him?
You know, he's so busy with the coming assessment and all.
And being suspicious.
I don't know too much about him myself. I know that Chimera he fashioned got him into the alchemy program. First one ever that could speak the human language.
You're sure it was real?
Definitely, but it only spoke once. It said, "I want to die."
Oh.
Apparently, it wouldn't eat after that and died.
It was in pain, but why would he make such a miserable thing?
Who knows? But someone in the military thought it had some sort of relevance. How do you think he got that mansion?
And what happened to Tucker's wife?
What do you mean? She died before he arrived here in Central. Is that wrong?
Well, it makes things clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Serial kill? You sure? Oh, hell!
Oh no. Oh boy. We're pretty much at the serial killing spot.
That makes 5. Hasn't investigations found anything yet?
Don't blame us.
You got Mustang, you got Havoc, Youth, and Riza.
Mom! Mom!
Oh no. Oh man. Ed!
Pick him up! Sir!
Oh boy.
Sounds like you saw something pretty awful, huh?
Oh hey, his hair's down.
It's no big deal.
You were crying out for your mother the whole time you were asleep. And
Wonder
you
why,
kept
how,
saying
and
you were
why he
sorry.
would put his hair in a braid for some reason.
I've had my suspicions about you two ever since I saw your bodies. Now I'm sure.
Aww. Oh no. Crazy mustache guy! This guy. This bald guy.
What you boys did, it's strictly forbidden. But I can understand. Science is a powerful thing, capable of so much. If you can, it's difficult not to try.
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh no.
I don't know what Roy Mustang's been filling your head with, but the research of Shao Tucker falls under the jurisdiction of me, Boss Gran.
The Brigadier General. So that's you.
The Sowing Life Alchemist is one of my top priorities, and I know you've been snooping around.
Snooping as usual, I see!
Shelter at his estate.
Oh boy.
Where are you going, big brothers? Are you coming back?
Don't worry. We'll come play with you again real soon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Don't
Aw.
they just eat at you? I hear when that kid showed off his transmutation abilities without the use of a circle, the king actually opened up his mouth and complimented him. Now that upstart Mustang's getting points for discovering him, my points, Tucker.
I'm sorry.
What, are you jealous or something?
I smoothed things over for you.
Okay, I can't tell who I'm hating a lot more. Tucker, for obvious reasons, or this guy, Crazy Mustache Guy.
What, Tucker?
I know he has a name, but I'm calling him Crazy Mustache Guy.
Pass the title of Sowing Life Alchemist to that boy and go back to your old life, drifting the streets of some backward town with ideas and an empty stomach. Your assessment's in 2 days. It's time to show or roll over.
Well, at least he didn't give you until tomorrow, but still, that's pretty harsh. Again, I'm not sure who I hate more in this.
Are you hurting somewhere?
Oh. Poor Nina, so innocent.
I'm at the end of the line here, Nina.
More like end of your leash. And then this happens, and security guards. Okay.
You really think this is a good idea? What if you lose your certification for this?
If that's what it takes to prove me wrong tonight, then so be it.
At least it's not going bump in the night. Again, this room is pretty creepy. Again, the lighting works so well here. It makes the scene so eerie and all.
Come on in, boys.
This. Now that is a lot of research, I can tell.
I told you I'd let you see. It's a perfect version. A chimera that knows the human tongue. Listen, dear. That's your friend Edward.
This.
Edward, friend?
Yes, exactly. That's very
Oh, it
good.
talks like a parrot of some sort.
Good.
Unbelievable! It really can talk.
I'll have no problem getting the funding now. I can't believe I didn't see it. The other one was too old to adapt.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Edward, my friend.
Yeah, that's right.
You can see Ed is slightly crying.
Edward, why does it hurt here?
Brother?
Yeah, seriously.
So, Tucker,
Ed's slightly crying.
Something wrong?
when was the first time you made one of
In
these
this version, he
human-speaking
understands
chimeras?
what's like, going on. But in
I
Brotherhood,
told you. It's been
no.
2 years now.
We don't get that.
And when exactly
Nothing
did your
human like
wife
that.
leave you?
2 years ago. Why?
And those letters that Nina wrote, did any of them ever reach her?
What are you getting
This
at?
is much more obvious and
Tell me
suspense.
this. Where have Alexander and Nina gone to?
I hate prodigies like you, Ed. Too damn
Get
perceptive.
him, Ed.
Brother! This guy used his own wife, Al!
This time?
His daughter! And his dog! He transmuted them into that thing. An easy process when you use people, right?
Why are you getting so upset, Edward? It's the nature of scientific progress. Animal testing, experimentation, trial and error. All advancements have a price.
Shut up! I'm not gonna let you rationalize this, you monster. That was your own family, damn it! You've been toying with people's lives!
Toying with lives?
You see,
What? Like
in
your
this
arm
version,
and leg
it
there?
makes a lot of
Or
sense.
your brother's body? Or trying to bring your
And
mother
this
back?
gives the example
That's toying,
of
isn't
what
it? You don't really
crazy
think you're any
scientists
different from me,
do with
you, Ed?
experimenting on things. Get him, Ed.
Why, Mr. Tucker? The whole point was to pass the assessment and continue your way of life. But now your family's gone. What life is left?
That's the funny thing. I didn't have a reason. I fully understood no matter what I did, my life would be ruined. I could either do it with the science or without. And so I chose science to see if I could.
What kind of man?
When you have the power to do something, it's hard not to try. Isn't that what we agreed on, Ed? Aren't we so much alike?
Ed.
No!
Sure. Part of me did it for respect in this house, just as you partly did it for your mother. But there's more.
This big, heavy
You're desperate to put your mind to
deal
use, Ed.
carries on
To
in
see
the
what
next
you're capable
episode.
of, to put the world under your fingers.
And
that's the essence of alchemy. You did it for knowledge, control. Above all, you did it just to prove you can.
Get him, Ed.
You're wrong. Alchemy isn't meant to be. I'm not like you!
It makes you feel more sorry for Ed and what's going on here.
Brother, you'll kill him!
No, big brother.
Nina, I want you to bear with me, okay? This may hurt.
What are you doing? You're not planning to split them up, are you? You don't know how!
The Chimera's a perfect transmutation fused to the core. There's no way to separate them now. Careful. You'll just do to them what you did to your mother.
Oh, had to stick that in the thorn. Ugh.
You promised you'd come play with me.
Oh no.
Assaulting army personnel? What the hell's going on?
Spare me, sir. He used his own daughter.
Mr. Tucker will face a court-martial and will take the Chimera with us. Naturally, you're to tell no one what you saw tonight.
Mr. Crazy
You want
Mustache.
to cover it up, don't you? You knew about this! You want to make some half-beast art?
Oh! I am so gonna be glad when you're gone,
Let's go.
Mr. Crazy Mustache.
Damn it. I'm not gonna let them turn her into a test subject.
Yeah. Ed basically had no choice.
Nina!
Brother!
Oh man. Scar.
Your makeup. Yes, you're made up of one part human and one part beast. But I don't understand, brother. How do I know that?
Oh man.
You poor thing. You're a sin against nature, and your body is in so much pain. Oh, merciful God who shapes us all, please return these scarred souls to your unending womb.
You see her?
Well, he did them a favor.
understand now. The reason my brother gave me this cursed
A crazy prophet,
so
this
that
guy
I could
is.
find the alchemists
But
who have fallen
he has
from
his
your
reasons.
path, and with their own demon arts, destroy them.
Again, this version of Scar is a lot more better than how he is in
Looks like an
Brotherhood.
alchemist deconstructed her. But who? I guess it doesn't matter.
We're gonna see more of him later.
Even if we did find them, it wouldn't bring her back.
Sorry,
Brother, don't.
Oh. Poor Ed. Well, we're in the next episode. You should all know where this is. And this is where the sub version pretty much ended. Let's just see how this dub turns out. Glitch. Okay. Okay, it's starting to do better. Glitch. Okay, okay, it should be working. I hope. Okay.
It's so cool.
They're talking about the devil's work in alchemy. Just when it gets going, I'll let you guys know. Okay.
If the devil really does interfere in this world, we've seen his work tonight.
The devil's work, huh?
That
we state alchemists.
Again, this show is a lot more religious than how it is in Brotherhood.
It's our duty to respond.
The only thing religious about it are the 7 homunculi that keep their
To
names.
serve, we have to distance ourselves from emotional attachments. In that way, we are not so different from Tucker.
With respect, that's the reasoning of an adult. But those children are still just...
Yeah, they're still children.
Brother, Lieutenant Colonel.
Honestly,
there's no use, kid.
Poor Ed.
You can't go around trying to bring every living creature that dies on you back to life, Edward. It's not possible and it's not healthy. Anyway,
Can you really blame Ed for getting this upset?
Chimera.
I don't blame him.
It's an ugly world out there, and from here on out, it's only gonna get uglier on the path you've chosen.
Mustang's words of wisdom.
And get on with your life.
Get on with my life?
There's a reason you became a state alchemist, right, Ed? Can you really afford to get distracted by every little lost cause?
Great. Well, so much for making it home in time to kiss my little girl goodnight.
Crime scene's over here. It's up to the investigations department now. Step aside.
Aww. Again, poor Ed.
We got some kind of mess here. This the work of that serial killer we've been tracking, Mustang?
No, that guy only goes for women. Besides, this thing wasn't carved
Mustang
up.
is depicted as a womanizer in FMA. FMA in general.
From the inside.
But it's a lot more shown in Brotherhood.
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return.
Okay, the episode's playing rather fine, and well, I think I'll just skip ahead to the actual thing.
In those days, we really believed that to be the world's one and only truth.
Okay. Ed's playing with the pocket watch.
Why so glum, Elric?
This job's a little more real than I bargained on.
Yeah.
I think I just need something to take my mind off this whole mess. So, what's this assignment you've got for me?
And it's the ironic room.
Your orders are to go through and organize all of this stuff.
Well, they can't be all that bad.
With all the results of Tucker's experiments.
Even though it is.
You want me to take over that maniac's research?
Yeah, what Ed said.
True, he might have gone about it the wrong way, but some of his findings could be of great use to the military.
Why don't you let that whack job help you himself?
He can't. He's dead.
Oh.
His guilt was so obvious that the higher-ups decided to forego the embarrassment of a trial and skip straight to the execution.
Jeez.
So they covered it up. How could they?
We don't question the wisdom of the military. See, that's the first law of state alchemy, Ed.
You do it by the book. And they're bringing out the,
It looks like Mr. Tucker was doing a lot of research on the Philosopher's
yeah,
Stone.
the Philosopher's Stone.
Do?
Yeah, what's he hawking do?
How long are you planning to sulk like this, brother? Do you have any idea the power the Philosopher's Stone holds for alchemists? We could bypass all the laws of alchemy, including equivalent exchange. We could do the things we weren't able to do before.
Hey, don't throw that thing at his face.
It's just a bedtime story.
But if a bona fide state alchemist like Mr. Tucker was doing research on it,
Who gives a damn about his research? The man was a lunatic, or have you forgotten about Nina?
Aww. Again, poor Ed. He's going through a lot in this.
It's a no-go, kid.
Unlike Al.
What if that serial killer you guys have been chasing really did kill Nina? I could help you find him.
And the job that you were ordered to do? Have you finished analyzing Tucker's research?
I couldn't do that. In that case, I'll investigate on my own.
Right, investigate on your own. And leave that here.
Yeah, I intended to.
Brother? Hold on, Ed. You're not the only one who's upset. We couldn't do anything for Nina, but we're alchemists, not police. We can't catch a killer. What we can do is put our talents to better use doing research. So that if another girl like Nina ever comes along, we'll know how to save her.
Yeah. Oh, sure, go leave. Why was I listed with a dick for a brother? No, seriously, he says it in the No Metal Alchemist abridged series. And oh, hi, Scar.
It's you.
You were outside the library.
Yeah.
Tell me, if you've got access to the library in Central, then that must make you a state alchemist.
Well, I was, yeah. But that's all behind me now.
Really? You're better off. Because if you were still a state alchemist, this arm would destroy you.
Very eerie. That's foreshadowing. Hey, Winry! Been a while since we've seen you.
I can't wait to see Ed and Al's faces. They'd never expect me to travel all the way here just to congratulate them. Surprise.
Have you ever seen it? What can you tell me about it?
Not too much. I'm afraid I've never heard anything substantial about the Philosopher's Stone. Well, about it actually existing, anyway. As far as I know, it's just a legend.
I see.
Like the Sorcerer's Stone.
But I can say, if you know what's best for you, you'll find another hobby to pursue. It's been said that bad things have a way of happening to those who seek the Philosopher's Stone.
That is true, and...
Something about the stone?
Hey, Bradley! What's up?
Who is this guy?
Are you kidding? This guy is...
So you'd like to get your hands on the stone, is that right, son?
Yes, sir.
And why do you want it?
For human I need it to recover something important that my brother lost.
Dodge the bullet on
Is
that one.
So? This brother of yours must be very special to you. It's some undertaking. The crusade you're embarking on is as old as alchemy itself. Personally, I try to stay above it, but from time to time, you'll hear about some alchemist who succeeded in forging a stone. Such rumors naturally have a way of congregating around military personnel, so there should be plenty of records on the subject down at the National Library.
Is that true?
Most assuredly. Of course, only state alchemists have access to them.
Again, I like this version of King Bradley. I actually believe... I was actually fooled that he was actually, well, you know.
With all due respect,
but
sir, why would you encourage him to
But
chase
boy, in Brotherhood, did they make it obvious that he's not a trustworthy
I
guy.
think it's a good thing for youngsters to have dreams to follow. Don't you agree with me, Second Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
That is one lunchroom.
You see, I'm right. You think she's just too cute, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. You got me.
Ed went to the library? Of course, he's doing
What do you
vacation
think?
on his own.
I know it. You're thinking she takes after me, right? Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I've seen that same picture a dozen times.
Now there's no need for that attitude, is there? Not when I've shared classified files on the serial killer with you.
Yeah, and you owe me for the train and delivering your baby. So what else you got?
Touche, touche. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, the investigation's at a standstill. We've got no clues and no witnesses to go on. Bodies are all sliced and diced, but none of us can figure out how he does it in such a short time.
Maybe he killed them somewhere else and then moved the bodies later. How long between the time of death and when they were found?
We've come a long way, but even with modern science, we can't figure that. But between us and the police, we must have checked the trunks of every single car entering and exiting the city.
There must be some sort of blind spot you're missing here. A car that can hide bodies.
A blind spot?
Or maybe it's all been the work of an alchemist.
Alchemists are not cold-blooded murderers!
That face, he's like, eh.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Edward Elric?
Who's asking?
There's a visitor here to see you, waiting out front.
Visitor.
A visitor?
Why am I imagining Owl saying that? And, oh, no.
If it isn't our prettiest delivery girl.
Behave yourself. So they have the certification exams recently,
Oh my god,
right?
he's not even trying to disguise his voice.
And did you hear it? This time some 12-year-old alchemist actually made the cut.
Because you know it's not that hard to disguise yourself as a man.
And just like that, he can transmute.
Very impressive indeed.
Right there. He's the short one in the red coat. Look at him. He's just a little kid. By the way, I want you to be extra careful out there with that freak on the loose. They say he goes for the young pretty ones like you.
How sweet. It's nice to hear you think I'm pretty.
I
sure hope to catch this creep soon.
This is actually more cringy, to be honest.
Around here, you must get all the inside scoop on this case, right?
Isn't that just like Ed to keep me waiting forever?
Henry, what are you doing?
That's one of those new refrigerated trucks. I've read all about these, but I've never seen one up close before. So cool. I'd sure love to.
Pun intended.
I'm afraid that would make it a bit hard to drive.
Oh no.
Sorry. Is this your truck?
Sure is.
Winry.
Use it to make deliveries.
Oh, Winry, why? Why?
It really is amazing.
Would you like to take a look inside?
Really?
Oh no, Winry.
That's odd. I told her to wait right here. Wonder where she could have wandered off to. What's up, Mr. Elric?
Is this?
Of course. A screw.
Winry? Was there a car stopped here when you left her?
Well, yeah. There's always refrigerated trucks parked here when they drop off food for the mess hall.
Ed has it connected the dots.
Trucks. A car that can hide bodies. Oh no!
Where are you going, Mr. Elric?
No, wait, stop, come back. That's really what it feels like. Oh no. Ugh. I would not want to be in that place at all. I mean, are those like cows or are those giant pigs? I mean, seriously.
Hey, miss, are you alright?
Oh, what kind of animals are those anyways? I know they're for meat and all, but what kind of animals are theirs?
A young girl.
Okay,
okay, now it seems more convenient right there.
Out of this place.
But batter up.
You're in safe hands now.
Well, at least you didn't knock him in the head. Or he. That. Okay.
My hero awakes.
Why, you...
The word on the playground is you can transmute without a circle, just using your hand. So to be safe.
I'm gonna say it right now. Hey, it's
Please,
Barry! Hi, Barry!
Myself. My name is Barry, and this here is my butcher shop.
So, is that you?
Guilty as charged.
Or is
And
it?
to reward you for making it this far, we have a special guest.
What is he, a show performer or something? Oh wait, he is.
Let her go.
Since she enjoys taking things apart, I thought I'd do the same to her.
Again, this is the episode where Ed is put in a much more vulnerable state.
Sick. Why are you doing this?
Why? Huh. What a strange little question that is. I suppose it's because I enjoy it. The first person I killed was my wife. She was nagging me about something, and then without meaning to, I chopped her to pieces. But when I saw how finely I could slice her, I wanted more. More people to cut up, to reduce to their most basic building blocks.
Oh, hey, he had it in his pocket. That screw.
How could a person murder someone for such a ridiculous reason?
Yeah!
Because they can. Given the slightest provocation, anybody can do it.
Stay back!
Men have morals, but send them to war and they have no problem slaying each other in the most brutal fashions. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Hey, he said he had no idea!
Deep down inside, we all want to kill. Most just need the go-ahead from their society, like the state alchemists I saw in a village, slaughtering helpless people, splat big fountains of blood.
Okay, I'll say this right now. So he's saying that men are animals. And they always get what they want. Right? Woo!
You little...
Ed... Thankfully he had his other, thankfully he had his leg. Well... You can literally see the fear in Ed's eyes.
Damn it.
Oh no! Come on, Ed. Get your arm. How big is this butcher shop anyways? Come on, Ed. Get your arm back on. Come on. Get it back on. Ah. Alright, for Winfrey being a klutz, it works! Thank goodness.
It'll take more than that to kill me, brother.
That was really close.
Hey, they're all in here.
That's all, folks. That's what Barry's looking like right now.
Brother, are you hurt?
I thought it was gonna kill me. I honestly thought I was gonna die. I was so scared. So scared.
Aww.
Colonel Hughes was the one who realized that trucks from this particular shop had bypassed numerous inspection points. Thanks to him, we managed to get there in time. Afterwards, the case of Barry the Chopper became infamous, and it would be spoken of as Ed's first distinguished achievement. But he would remember it differently.
Yeah.
Brother, it turns out the Philosopher's Stone may very well be real. But all the clues we need to find it are off limits to everyone except state alchemists. Since I no longer have a mortal shell, I can't feel the terror you felt, thinking you were going to die. I'm sure it must have been painful and lonely. I want my body back, brother. I want to be able to feel what you felt, to feel human again. If we find the Philosopher's Stone, I can have that. And we can repair what we've broken.
Aww.
When I was certain that he was gonna kill me, my mind went blank, and I didn't have any hope anymore. The only thing I could do was scream my lungs out. I felt so helpless. I couldn't even bring myself to believe someone might save me. Then you showed up, Al. And I realized if we don't take care of each other, no one else will. So I'll do anything in my power to get our bodies back. Even if it means being the military's lapdog. And we'll just have to hope our powers are good enough to help us rise above our own limits. Because we're not gods. We're humans. Tiny, insignificant humans. Who couldn't even save a little girl.
On one condition, you say?
I'll obey all your orders, sir. But as long as I serve, I'd like to receive all information on the Philosopher's Stone. And then whenever I've finished all my other duties, you have to permit me to search for it.
People will question your motives. You realize what'll happen if the state learns about your human transmutation. Al will be hauled off to some lab as a precious sample. Well, I can keep that in my back pocket to make sure you behave.
Mustang!
Fine, but you'll report to me everything you uncover about the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, and I almost forgot. You've been issued your official state title by the king. It's quite ironic, actually. He's got a good sense of humor.
Well, it is King Bradley. What'd you expect?
We give the name Full Metal to thee, Edward Elric.
In the name of Fuhrer King Bradley.
Full Metal?
Along with the pocket watch, every one of us is assigned a symbolic second name, depending on your talents.
Yeah.
And yours is Full Metal. The Full Metal Alchemist.
Sounds heavy. Tell him I like the feel of it. I won't let it weigh me down.
Yeah.
To celebrate, you're going to buy me all kinds of neat things I can't get back home, right?
I think you've got it backwards there.
I forget. Who fixed up your arm?
I heard that serial killer had nothing to do with Luna's death. Was that true, brother?
Yeah, it didn't fit his pattern, and he had an alibi that night.
So if he didn't kill Nina, who did?
Hey, pretty much the guy who pretty much shows up. He's right there, sitting in the alleyway for some reason. Okay, that's the end of the episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.